Tom Series. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kelly Ellison.
Here we go, guys. Loops live, loops live. Space yourselves out. Ellison 15-2. Miranda 15-2. Owen 15-9. Uden goes 15 flat. Tyler 15-9. Kelly back around 14-8. Tom on an 18-1. Miranda on his third lap, 14-6. Owen goes 15-6. Tyler 15-4. Tom back around 18-1. That puts Jared out front. 1 down, 4 to go. 21-5-11. Ellison on a 21-5-14. Uden 20 and a 5-04. Owen 20 and a 5-11. Tyler on a 19. Tom on a 16. $130 down, $330 to go. Ellison now to the point, 20 and a 501. Miranda 20 and a 505. Jared just went 14-4 for a 20 and a 503. Ellison 504. Scott on a 514. Owen starts the 19 lappers. Heads up on the front stretch. Everybody going to drive it away from there. Tom needs a little help, guys. Got one on the backside of the big double. Got marshals running everywhere. 230 down, 230 to go. Ellison back to the point. 20 and a 502 with a 0. Jared 20 and a 502 with a 5. Jared takes over. 20 and a 501. Kelly and a 502. Scott, Owen both on 18s. Tyler on a 17. Tom on a 15. 2 to go. Miranda, your leader, working by himself over that stadium double. Here he comes down the front stretch. That's your leader, guys. 20 and a 21-5-13. Ellison still on a 20 lapper. Got one upside down on the front stretch. Upside down on the front stretch. Stay inside, stay inside, stay inside. Inside, inside. Mike is standing outside. Stay inside. Less than a minute.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
Miranda out front, 20 and a 503. Ellison on a 509. Then there's a gap to Owen on an 18.501. Tyler 17.502. Scott 17.507. Tom, 17.
15 seconds
15,
left.
5, 17. Did you miss a lap there, Scott, or did you truly have a 29? Well, to have a 29, you would have had to have a 15 and a 14.
Jared Miranda done.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it go for now because I don't know that.
Kelly Ellison done. Tyler Tweedy done. Scott Uiten done. MT Fast done.
Waiting on Tom to finish it up. Tom's upside down, backside of the double. That's a live car. One live one left. One live one. You're still live, Tom.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race,
Tom
fellas.
Series done.
Jared, Kelly, and Owen.
The race
That's
is
your
completed.
top three. Tyler, Scott, and Tom. I got the radio. The radio? Yeah, that's my extra. All good.
I got fucked over by Owen like 3 times. I'm starting to get a little
Mike
upset
Ruth.
about that.
Brian
It's the
Thomas.
same thing week after week.
1 minute to the start of the race. Richard Metz.
Well, he doesn't see it. Right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I said, and then you get fucked over a couple times, and then you start over driving. Because from a pace
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we got our marshals, we got our drivers. Here comes Tone. Mike's on. All right, first laps around. Mike was a 14.7, Brian a 15.5, Richard a 16.5. Mike just went 13.691. 13.691. One down, 4 to go. Mike's on a 21 and a 5.11. Brian on an 18.5.16. And Richard on a 17.5.07. All right, we are 135 into this. Mike on a 21.505, Brian 18.508, and Metz on a 17.5 flat. Just 2.8 seconds between Brian and Richard. But Mike out there got 14 seconds, which at his current pace is about a lap on the field. Our leader goes for a tumble at turn 1. We got just past halfway, 2.5 to go. Mike on a 21 and a 5:06. Brian 18.501 and Richard on a 17.5 flat. Brian just turned in his fast lap of the race there, 15.410. Richard's now caught it up into the 18 lap pace here. .140 to go, 140 to go. Mike still holds that fast lap, 13.691, set on lap 2. But he does have at least two other 13s on the books here. Brian has a fast lap 15.4, Richard fast lap 16.3. We got a minute 15 to go. Mike 21 and a 5:08, Brian 18 and a 5:01, Richard 17 5:02. Oh,
45
no.
seconds
Our
left.
leader's got a broken right front or left front.
.30 seconds left.
All right, 15 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
Brian now to the point, 18 to 5:03. Met 17 to 5:05.
Richard Metz done. All drivers are finished. Brian Thomas done.
All right, Brian goes
The race is
18.502.
completed.
Richard 17.503. Well, I was on a 17 there too, so.
Mike Ruth.
I don't think I had a 29-second lap, but
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm going to need a couple volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteers, please. Anybody? Help me out. I need 2. No, I'm going to need 3. That's right.
45
I am going to need
seconds
3
to the
because
start of the
back to back
race.
here. I need 3 marshals, please. Anybody that's not in this race, please come out and help me out. Anybody not in this one, please come help me out.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Kelly Ellison. Tom Series. Andy Horstman. Jeff Lawrence. .15 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, Mike just said he broke this one. Yep.
Less than 5.
That's a shock tower, isn't it? Broken shock tower. Or is it shock tower or bulkhead?
Jared Miranda.
I need a shitload of marshals. Yep, I've been asking for 3 volunteers, and exactly 0 people have walked out here. Anybody can marshal. I need 3. I need 3 marshals. I need 2 marshals. 2 marshals. Anybody. 2 marshals. 2 marshals. 2 marshals. Two marshals. All right, I still need 1 more marshal. All right, thank you, Chad. We'll let Chad get in his place here. All right. As soon as we get somebody here close, looks like it's going to be, all right, here it comes. All right, Jared's on, Tom's on, Andy's on, Jeff. Kelly's on. Jared, first lap, 14.6. Tom goes 16.9. Jeff 15.7, Andy 16.8, Kelly 14.6. Jared backs that up with a 14.289. All right, 1:15 down. Jared out front, 21 and a 5:06. Jeff on a 20 and a 5:14. Kelly a 19 and a 5:02. Andy a 17.506. Tom 16.519. Oh, yep. All right, 150 down, 3:10 to go. Jared, 20 and a 5:12. Kelly, 20 and a 5:13. Less than 2/10 between them. Jeff's on a 19 and a 5:01. Andy is 16.502. Tom's off track. Jared and Kelly trading that lead back and forth again, just a quarter of a second between them. All right, 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Jared, 20 and a 5:08. Kelly, 20 and a 5:99. Kelly just ran his fast lap, 14.455. Jared's holding the hero lap, 14.289. Jeff has a fast lap, 15.0. Andy is 16.0. Tom had a 16.9 before his car had those technical difficulties. In the engineering world, they call that a rapid unplanned disassembly. $135 to go. $115 to go. Jared has less than 2/10 over Kelly. That's how close it is. Now Kelly has taken over the lead here. Got a quarter of a second over Jared.
"45 seconds left.
45 seconds, still less than 4/10 between the leaders here. Now Jared takes it back. It's going pretty much lap by lap.
30 seconds left.
Lawrence in that 2-spot, Horseman 3, or I'm sorry, Lawrence in the 3-spot, Horseman 4. Oh, Kelly crossed the line, 14.113, new
left.
fast lap, but then traction rolls into turn 1. Watch out after the stadium jump. Marshall on the track. See how bad this hurt Kelly here. Now that puts him 1.5 seconds back, and then a traction roll in turn 2.
Jared Miranda done.
Jared finishes 20 and a 5:01. I don't know that Kelly can make up 2 seconds here on this last lap.
Andy Horstman done.
Yeah, Kelly ends up 20
Kelly
and a
Ellison
5:05.
All
But he
drivers
does
are
have
finished.
the fast lap of the race
Jeff
there,
Lawrence done.
14.113.
The race is completed.
Put him down, come on out and Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race. MT Fast. Tyler Tweedy. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
That? Yeah, Chris's brother. Yeah, okay. I'll go.
Scott Hooten.
Drag Hooten in there. Here we go. Owen went 14.6, Tyler 15.9. Owen back around 14.9. Scott with a long lap. So here comes your leader. 15.1 that lap. Scott will be in that 3 spot. He went 17.4. And here comes Tyler. All that and still managed an 18.5. $130 down, $330 to go. Owen out front, 20 and a 5.12. Scott 18.509. Tyler 18.506 moves into the 2 spot. Shuffles Scott down to the 3. Owen, Scott, Tyler, 19.504, 19.514, 19.516. $230 down, $230 to go. Owen out front, 19.511. Tyler on an 18.507 and Scott on a 17.502. Now Tyler got it in there against the tubes. Two to go. Owen on a 19.507. Scott and Tyler both on 18.514s with a 4. Now that changes up to Tweedy on a 509 and Scott on a 510. $115 to go. Oh, a little help for Tweedy. Less than a minute.
"45 seconds left.
Owen still out front, 19.503. Scott on an 18.501. Tyler 18.505.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
You heard the man. Time is about to expire, guys. Less than 10 seconds. Any last-minute heroics, it's time to show them. 7/10 back. Tweedy in that 3 spot. Uden in the 2. That's the best race on the track right now. Owen going to get the win, and first-round TQ. And looks like Tyler's going to take that 2 spot from Uden here. We'll see what happens when he hits the stripe.
All drivers are finished.
Oh, he does not.
Scott Uden done.
So
the race
Tyler
is
had
completed.
a rough last lap, or not a rough one, but not a superb last lap. That left Scott in the 2 spot, Tyler 3. That's a race, guys. Put him down, come out and marshal. Need a couple helpers. Let's get the track blown off and then a couple helpers to help these guys out for the short course race. Milk jugs. Brings all the boys to the yard. Oh, I love them. If I hadn't have got a mini truggy, I would have, but I really wanted to run mini truggy.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm just trying to decide whether I want to buy a short course for next winter or whether I get a wheeler. One or the other.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Like it. And then not run mini truck. Mini truck's just dying right now, so.
30 seconds to the start of the race. The
I
Godfather.
run the same set of tires all season in mini truck.
Jeff Lawrence. Andy
But I
Horstman.
also don't dope them.
Hawkeye.
I just run gumballs.
Steve Thomas.
Check them in,
15
check them in.
seconds to the start of the race.
Check them in, check them in. I need
Mountain
some marshals,
Man.
guys. Let's get it covered up. I need those 3 racers and a helper, 2 helpers.
Less than 5.
Kelly's helping out. I appreciate it. And so is Jared Miranda.
Brian Thomas.
Mike Ruth, you going to make this one? Okay, just double checking. What was that? No idea. I've not seen Mike run short course.
Mike Ruth.
I might have last year before, like a full year ago, he might have run it a couple times when I was here. I don't remember. We'll give Mike another lap here, get him past the stripe. Get these guys off the front straightaway, and here we go. It's live. Everybody's on the clock. Jeff went 15-7, Chad 15-9, Brian 16-3, Tim 17-1, Steve 17-2, Hawkeye 17-3, Andy 17-3, and Mike 19-9 on the opener. Jeff Lawrence with a long line. We'll see where that puts him. Going to drop him to the 3 spot. Hawkeye having all kinds of trouble. 3 laps in a row there. I don't know yet. 2 in a row for sure, plus this one. So Thomas out front. Then it'll be Chad Barton, Jeff Lawrence, Steve Thomas, Andy Horseman, Mike Ruth, Caldwell, and Hawkeye. That'll help for Horseman. Stay outside, 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 outside when you get to the tabletop. Stay outside when you get to the tabletop. All clear. Thomas, Barton, and Lawrence, your top 3. Mike Ruth making his way up the list. He's in the 5 spot. Hawkeye with the lawn dart. Brian out front now, 15-8, 19.507. Chad on an 18.504. Jeff 18.504. Mike 18.513. Steve starts the 17 lappers. Steve, Tim, Andy, and Hawkeye. Oh, Hawkeye's got a caved-in body. The old hood's, the old roof smashed down there. The windshield, his driver can't see. Almost decapitated him. Thomas, your leader, coming through the center section. There he is. That's Brian out front. His dad back in the 5 spot. Lawrence in the 2, Barton 3. Mike Ruth worked his way up to the 4 spot. Resurrected that car off the shelf, revived some batteries, and here he is racing with us. Full send on the front straightaways, got him upside down at the end of the front stretch. Thomas, Lawrence, Barton, Ruth, Caldwell, Steve, Andy, Hawkeye. 1:30 to go. Heads up on the back of the double, guys. Stay inside, 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 inside. All clear. All clear. One to go. Thomas, Lawrence, Barton, Ruth, and Thomas. Your top 5. Brian on a 19.509, Jeff 18.502, Chad on a 507, Mike on a 515. Steve starts the 17 lappers. Left. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Thomas, Lawrence, Barton, your top 3.
15 seconds left.
That was Jeff. You were in that 2 spot, so don't be apologizing too much. Barton in the 3. Ruth, Steve, Tim, Andy, Hawkeye. Time's about to expire. Time has expired. Keep racing, keep racing.
Mountain Man done. Andy Horstman done. Steve Thomas done.
Chad gonna go 2. Well, we'll see. Mike Ruth.
Done.
Actually, it's pretty
Jeff
close
Lawrence
between Mike
done.
Ruth and Jeff Lawrence.
Hawkeye done.
So Chad, that's
Mike
a race,
Ruth
guys.
done.
Brian, Chad,
All
Mike,
drivers are
Jeff,
finished.
Tim, Steve,
Brian
Andy, and
Thomas
Hawkeye.
done. The race is completed.
Brian, Chad, and Mike. 2/10 the gap between 2 and 3, and another less than a tenth between 3 and 4. Everybody on 508s in that 2, 3, 4 spot.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jared Miranda, Kelly Ellison, .45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's give it marshals, guys. Let's go. Let's get it covered up.
Tom Series,
I need my guys from the Pro 4. I got 3 of them. I need 2 more. Hawkeye, I did not bring my radio up here, so you'll have to bring me both the radio and the car. Or the radio to me and the car on the rail. Got time, though. I need 2 marshals, guys. Let's go. Should have Mountain Man, probably Brian.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Heads up, guys, over the tabletop. Heads up on the tabletop. Heads up. Chad's on the track. Everybody's wadded up together. What's that? All right, guys, here we go. It's live. Yeah, you can feel the air back here. I turned it on to slow the, to try to slow the, or speed up the drying after I watered earlier, glued it, but you could definitely feel a draft over there. Yeah. I think it helps the track dry out quicker as far as the glue. When I get here at 2:30 and glue it heavily, it helps it get a little bit easier to run quicker. And it also kind of moves some of the stale air around in here. It was 72 when I came in today, so I didn't even turn on the heat. Miranda 14.3, Tyler 14.9, Kelly 14.8, Scott 14.8, Owen 14.7, and Tom 23.5. It's everybody's fast lap in the first couple laps. Little help in the wheel. 2 in the wheel. .130 down, 3:30 to go. Miranda out front, 20 and a 5:03. Uden on a 5:04. Kelly on a 5:07. Tyler starts the 18 lappers on a 5:06. Owen on a 5:08. Tom on a 15.511. Stay outside, get into the wagon, or to the tabletop. Stay outside, get into the tabletop. Stay outside. Still got a marshal standing inside. All clear. Sounds like he's done. Got the wrong battery, he says. He's done, Jeff. Take it with you. He got a dead battery. Little help for Scott. Whoa! Brian almost went down. Miranda out front, 21 and a 5:12. Uten, we'll see where Scott's at. He's going to drop now. He wasn't at 2 spot. He's going to go to 3. Kelly holding down this 2 spot on a 20.505. Scott on a 19.511. Owen on an 18.512. Tyler on a 5:14, and Tom off with a bad battery. Chose the wrong battery. Little help for Tweedy in the wheel. Little help for Owen. Well, he got it back on the track. Never mind. Thank you. 1:30 to go. Miranda out front, 21 and a 5:09. Little help for Scott. Goes back on the other side. Back on the other side. Yep. Uh-oh. Still there. Miranda's 21.509 from round 2. Betters his first round TQ. Kelly still in that 2 spot, Owen in the 3. Scott's up 1 into the 4 overall. Tyler's down 1, obviously, in the 5 if Scott's up. $45 to go.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. $15 seconds left.
You heard the man. 10 to go. Less than 10. Miranda holding down the lead by about 9.5 seconds, 21 and a 5:08. Kelly just went hot lap 14.6, but he's still 10 seconds back. Ahead of him on the track, behind him on the clock.
Tyler Tweedy done. Kelly Ellison done. Jared Miranda done.
Jared going to get the win.
NT Fast done.
Ellison's done 2, Tweedy done 3, waiting on Scott Ooten. 1 live one.
All drivers are
That's a
finished.
race.
Scott Ooten done. The race is completed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah.
Mike Ruth. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Richard Metz. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, Brian Thomas.
All right, we got all our marshals. Everybody's checked in. Here comes the tone. Brian, you're not on, so you got lucky there. Your camera looks wonky. All right. Mike just ran a 14 and a 50 or 14.508. Brian a 14.987. Both on that last lap. Fast laps for both of them. Mike, we're just past 1 minute. Mike on a 21.505. Brian on a 20 and a 5 flat. Richard just had a fast lap there of 1 minute 23.509. See if his second lap will be any faster. Yeah. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Mike on a 22 and a 513. Brian on a 19 to 507. Mike's got that fast lap down to a 13.701. Remember in the first heat he had a 13.69 something. Help. That's our leader on his lid. That's going to take him out of that 22 lap range. So, yeah, that dropped Mike to a 21 and a 506. But even after that, Mike's average lap of 14.596. Three down, 2 to go. Mike on a 21.505. Brian just ran his fast lap there, 14.984. He's on a 19 and a 505 pace. And Richard on a 9 and a 504, but that was had that ball cup pop off in the before or right after we started. Hey, Jared, at some point, would you grab my buggy and turn it off? It's sitting right down there. Oh, did somebody? Yeah, that's me. $1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. Brian just ran another new fast lap for himself, 14.891, and then promptly crashed in turn one. And Mike, for himself, a very pedestrian 14.3. Huh?
45 seconds left.
Yeah, Mike still has an average lap of a 14.731. Nobody else has a fast
30
lap
seconds
that fast.
left.
Yeah. Mike's on that 21 and Brian on a 19, Richard on a 12.
15 seconds left.
Keep running until you hear your name. Get one more shot at it.
Mike Ruth done.
All right, Mike is going to set the TQ.
Richard Metz done.
Mike actually set the TQ about a minute ago.
All drivers are finished. Brian Thomas
All right,
done.
Mike takes that one, 21
The
to
race is
507.
completed.
Brian a 19 to 505. Richard had a 13 lapper. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, doing a real quick check of the points here. As of last week, Jared on a 504 in stock buggy cannot be beat. It'll come down to how Owen finishes tonight, whether he can overtake me or not. And it may be possible that Tyler might be able to bump onto the podium. It just kind of depends here. In Pro 4, I think Brian's got it locked up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Chad's going to be 2, Jeff 3. Maybe Caldwell can do something. I don't know.
"30 seconds to the start of the race."
In Stadium Truck, Tyler and I are tied on 494. It's really going to depend on how we finish tonight and how that's going to go.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Kelly Ellison, Jared Miranda,
and
Andy Horstman
could potentially
Tom
bump
Series
to the win here.
Less than us.
And in Wheeler, Mike and Jared. Jared could pull it out if Mike has a bad night. All right, I need marshals. I need 3 volunteers. Anybody. I need 3 of them. 3 volunteers. Steve's going to volunteer for 1 of them. Anybody. I need 2 more volunteers. Hawkeye's coming out. Thank you, Hawkeye. I need 1 more volunteer. Anybody. 1 volunteer. And Chad. Okay, that's got me. That's going to have my marshal spots covered up.
Mike Ruth.
We'll let them get in place here. Nope. All right. I just was making sure we got all my marshals in place. All right. Here comes the zone. All right, Mike's on, Kelly's on, Tom's on, Andy's on. Jared and Jeff, everybody's on the clock. First lap's around, Mike goes a 14.5. Kelly had went 14.4, Jared went 14.1, Jeff 15.3, Andy 18.8, and Tom a 21.8. And Jared goes 14.063, lap 2. Jeff, that didn't get you, so I'll have to add you a lap here. All right, Jared was out front, but a couple missteps here on this lap. No, that was Mike. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong car. All right, Kelly actually has taken over the lead here. 21 and a 5.10. Miranda on a 20 and a 5.08. Mike on a 20 and a 5.11. Lawrence 17.505. Horstman on a 17.514. And Series on a 15.515. We're at 145 in. All right. 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. Jared on a 21.507. Kelly on a 21.508, just a half second back. Mike on a 20.501. Jeff on an 18.503. Andy 17.517. And Tom on a 14.509. Pick up our leader here. He is in traffic. Andy there. Okay. Leader gets through Andy. Actually, sorry. Kelly's taking over the lead now. So there's our leader. He's in free air right now. Going to come up behind Jeff next. So leader through the wagon wheel down the front stretch. Sounds like he having a little trouble there. He did. And Jared has taken over the lead now. So Jared over that back tabletop. Mike in the 3 spot. He's actually right there with Kelly coming down the front stretch. There's Kelly getting caught up. There's some traffic there. So that's going to be top 3 there. Jeff, give me the room. There we go. All right. All right, and Jared coming up behind Jeff again here. Mike working his way past Andy. We got a minute 10 to go. Jared on that 21.507. He's actually working right behind Kelly now. Kelly's dropped to that 3 spot, a half second back behind Mike. It's 45 seconds to go. Kelly having a rough landing off that
45 seconds left.
$35 seconds to go. Jared on a 21.507. Mike 20.501. Kelly 20.507. Jeff 18.501. Andy 17.517. Tom 15.511. And Jared just went 13.817 with a stock 13.5 motor.
15 seconds left.
Putting them down there, kids.
Mike Ruth done. Kelly Ellison done. Tom Series done. Jeff Lawrence done.
All right, waiting on Jared and Andy.
Jared Miranda done.
Waiting on Andy.
All drivers are finished.
All right, Jared takes that one, 21.505.
The
Mike
race
goes
is completed.
20.5 flat. Kelly 20.504. Jeff 18.501. Andy 17.512. And Tom 15.509. Hey, Hawkeye, would you turn my stadium truck on, please?
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Scott Uden. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Tyler Tweedy. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Let's get our marshals, guys. Let's get it covered up. I got Tom heading to the corner. I got the rest of them. Do I not have an Owen Tweedy? You mean Mike's tightening up a wheel? Oh, nope, he's getting a wheel nut.
MT Fest.
All right, guys, here we go. Loops live. I'm not sure why he just didn't finish the lap he was on. Instead of cutting across the track. All good. Yeah. Scott 15-1, Owen 15-2, and Tyler 17-9. That's their fast lap of the first couple laps. Two down, three to go. Owen out front, 20 and a 5:14. Scott 19.505 and Tyler 17.505. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Owen, 20 and a 5:10. Scott, 19.504. Tyler, 17.506. Two to go. No change in the overall. Owen would be 1, Scott's 2, Tyler would be 3. One to go. Owen out front, 20 and a 5:05. Scott, 19.501. Tyler, 18.506. Sorry, guys. I got guys at Tarkar PMing me about tomorrow's race. Trying to answer some questions.
45 seconds left.
You heard the man. 35 to go in this one. Running order is just how they started. Tweedy, Uten, and Tyler Tweedy
30
3.
seconds left.
That's how they are in the overall. And I don't see any changes. Scott's back 12 seconds and Tyler's back 17. 17 more. Tyler's actually back 30 seconds on his son.
15 seconds
But
left.
he'll be around for the main. Well, I'm sure we'll see a father-son duel. Scott will have to figure out where he belongs in that group. On the plus side, welcome to the podium, fellas.
Scott Uten done.
Uten done 2.
Tyler Tweedy done.
3. And your winner,
All
Owen
drivers
Tweedy.
are finished.
And your TQ
MT
for the
fast
day
done.
in Stadium Truck.
The race is completed.
Anti-fast, I guess. We ought to call him the wheel breaker. Put him down, come out, Marshall, and I need 2 helpers. 2 helpers. If anybody can help me out, if you can hang out in your spot, that'd be awesome. If not, that's fine too. But I need 2 helpers.
One minute to the start of the race.
You sure did.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Ruth.
He gets ungrounded, shows up the track, and takes your spot.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Andy took his spot. A number 7 taking the spot from a number 2,
15
Chad.
seconds to the start of the race.
Shit ain't right, is it? 2 marshals, guys. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Conley. Appreciate it. I need 1 marshal.
Less than
Conley's got
5.
that one. Check him
Brian
in, check him
Thomas.
in. Check him in,
Steve
check him in.
Thomas.
Stay inside on the straightaway.
Andy
Do not hit
Horstman.
Conley.
The Godfather.
He is helping out. Oh, Brian lawn darts
Jeff
that
Lawrence.
one. Got it a little hot.
Mountain Man. Hawkeye.
Got my racers checked. We'll get this group past the start-finish line, and then we're going to figure it out. Here we go. Loops live. Mike Ruth decided to hold off. I was going to give him another lap. He didn't want it, so here we go. Heads up in the wheel. Oh, Barton. He's not on the clock yet, so that didn't hurt him any. But it would have. Brian 15-4, Mike 15-4, Steve 16-7, Tim 16-9, Jeff 17-2, Andy 17-5, Chad 18 flat, Hawkeye 25-1. Brian, Mike, Jeff. After just a minute 15. I see Brian walking down the stand, then walking back up the stand. So he was your leader, but that's going to drop now. Heads up on the front stretch. Heads up, little help for Mike. Little help, little help. .145 down, 3:15 to go. Jeff Lawrence out front on an 18 and a 5 flat. That's him working behind Caldwell in the wheel. That's your leader down the front stretch now with some clear track. Lawrence out front. Barton, the purple truck, in the 2 spot. Where's Chad at? He is the 5th truck in that group. Heads up on the backside of the big double. Boy, Jeff got lucky there because Scott was running to get Hawkeye. Hawkeye got away. Lawrence wrecked right in front of Scott. Brian's going to pull it, so something going on with Brian's truck. Barton's your leader, but we'll see what happens when Lawrence hits the stripe here. Lawrence is in the 2 spot. Those guys all had to check up for Brian Thomas's truck that had shut down on the straightaway. Lawrence going to take back the lead. 18 and a 509. Chad on an 18.511. Mike 18.516. These guys, nobody wants to lead this one here. Here comes Lawrence and Caldwell. Barton goes to the point, 511. Mike Ruth says, not so fast. I'm taking over with a 512. Jeff on a 14. Chad on a 14. Caldwell starts the 17 lappers. 2 to go. Mike Ruth out front on an 18 and a. Now Jeff Lawrence just went 15.6 hot lap and takes over the lead on an 18 and a 5.10. Pull him, Conley. Something's wrong with. Okay, body was all jacked up. Hawkeye with a full send over the center double. 1:30 to go. Barton, Lawrence on a 5:09, Chad on a 5:10. Mike starts the 17 lappers, so that's your battle. 0.6 of a gap. One to go. Chad, Jeff, Mike, your top 3. Caldwell and Horseman, top 5. Steve and Hawkeye rounding out your top 7.
45 seconds left.
Brian Thomas is going to hold on to the TQ here, looks like. Let's see how far off Chad is right now. Brian had a 19 and a 5:06. Chad's only on an 18.506, so he's a full lap off a TQ pace. 25 seconds to go.
$15 seconds left.
Time has expired, guys. Keep racing, keep racing.
Steve Thomas done. Mike Ruth done.
Mike Ruth's going to finish in the
Godfather
2
done.
spot.
Andy Horstman done.
Looks like Lawrence. Take it easy, guys. There's still live cars. Hawkeye's still live. Caldwell's done. Waiting on Chad, Jeff, and Hawkeye.
Mountain Man done. Jeff
Chad's
Lawrence
going to
done.
go to the 2 spot and all that. Mike Ruth's going to get the win. 18.509 with a 5 to Chad's
drivers are
18.509
finished.
with a 6.
Hawkeye done.
Jeff finishes in the 3.
The race is completed.
On an 18.514.
Jared Miranda. Tom Series. One minute to the start of the race. Kelly Ellison. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
There we go. Couldn't figure out why the microphone wasn't on. What we got for Marshall coverage? No, we got a full group. Grid them up. Grid them up, grid them up. I got half the field stopped, so let's grid them up.
15 seconds to the
Jared
start
Miranda
of the race.
1. Kelly Ellison 2. Owen Tweedy 3.
Less than 5.
Tom Sears is 6. Scott Uten is 4. Tyler Tweedy's 5. Tom Sears is 6. I know. Okay. 17.5, stock buggy. A-main, 7 minutes. I don't know if there's any overall races to be concerned about here, but we'll figure all that out when we get done. Marshall's ready, racers ready. On the tone. Little help for Kelly. Little help for Tweedy. Kelly and Tweedy. Well, that'll send your number 2 back to the 4 spot while your leader's checking out. So obviously not what Kelly wanted there. Miranda went 14.4 on his second lap. 17.1 for Tweedy. One down, 6 to go. Miranda out front. He just went 13.8 on that last lap. 13.8. I don't know if that's a fast lap for the day or not for everybody. That's pretty quick. I know Mike had a 13.9 earlier. 13.6. Okay, so that would not be a fast lap for the day, but that was also in a 4-wheel drive. Miranda out front, Tweedy, Ellison, Uten, Saris, and Tyler Tweedy. Tyler had a long lap, 33. That's probably not right. At this point, would you say, Tyler? Did you have a wreck? Well, your opener was a 22, and then you went 18, and then 33. Okay. Where are you at on the track? I see you working through the wheel, so that would put you right behind your son. That probably is right. He's ahead of you on the track, so we'll leave it probably close anyway. .220 down, 4:40 to go. Miranda out front. He's got 13.2 up on Kelly Ellison in that 2 spot. Then it's just a 6.3 back to Scott, another half a second back to Owen. That's your best race on the track right there over that center stadium double. That is for a podium for the 3 spot, and then Owen spins it out over there. Got a little pirouette out of it or something there. There's Scott at the stripe. He's holding down the 3 spot. Owen in the 4, and then Tyler 5. Tyler needing a little bit of help. Steve there to clean that one up. Let's pick up your leader working the wheel behind a couple cars. Oh, heads up, your leader's upside down. Not that it's going to affect him by a huge amount. He had a 16-second lead on Kelly. In fact, he's right behind Kelly on the track, so he's looking to put Kelly a lap down here. They're working around Tom. 3:30 down, 3:30 to go. Jared out front, 12.8 over Kelly Ellison. He can see him right in front of him on the track. Here they come through the wheel. Oh, and Kelly gets it up on 2 wheels, and Jared goes by. That'll put him a lap down. He has lapped everybody now. Here he is over that center double. Kelly in that 2 spot. Then it's 3 seconds back to Scott with a lap car of Tom Sears in between them. And then the 4 belongs to Owen Tweedy. 3 to go. .7 the gap back to Scott, and then another 2.8 back to Owen Tweedy. A little help here on the front straightaway for your leader. I don't know which side he goes on. I did not pay straightaway. Yep. He had a long line, so he's still up 17 seconds, but let's pick up that battle for 3. It looks like Owen Tweedy now got around Scott. I didn't see what happened there. I was watching Jared's car. Owen Tweedy in the 3 spot, Scott 4. Here they come to the wheel. Oh, and Owen gets it up on the front. Scott takes over the 3 spot again. So that's your battle for 3. Scott and Owen. Easy. That's your 3 spot battle right there. And then your 2. Oh, and then Scott gets it wrong on the back of the tabletop. Jeff doing the dance to get out of the way. 1 through 4 all right there together. So the best battle in that group is Tweedy and Scott. Jared's out front. He's got everybody lapped, so that's not a concern. That 2-3 or the 3-4 spot of Tweedy and Ellison's still holding down the 2 spot, so those guys aren't under duress there from the 2. They're just at the tail end of that lap, but that's your battle. 3-4 over the stadium double. 1 to go. And heads up on the front stretch. A little help for Scott. A little help. Yep. .45 seconds to go. We'll see how this sorts out when Scott hits the stripe.
45 seconds left.
He'll be back significantly now behind Tweedy. Miranda's around. He's got 19 on Kelly. There goes Owen. And there goes
30
Kelly.
30 seconds left.
Waiting on Scott to cross to see how far back. Oh, he's quite a ways. Yep, 8.5 back. He did hot lap that, 15 flat. Miranda had went 13.7 a couple laps ago. 15 seconds to go.
Left.
Time has expired, guys. When you cross the stripe, you are going to be done. It didn't count you.
Jared Miranda done. Scott Wooden done.
Jared done with a win.
Tom Series done.
Scott's going to go 4, Tyler 5, Tom 6, Kelly
done.
In the 2 spot, and
All
Owen 3.
drivers are finished. Kelly Ellison done. The race is completed.
Jared, Kelly, and Owen.
Yep, that's fine. All right. I can do all the pictures. It don't matter.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Ruth. Brian Thomas. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Richard Metz. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. I need my drivers from our last race out to Marshall.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Huh? Yeah. Uh, 14-3. Yeah. I still need 2 marshals, guys.
Richard Metz. Brian Thomas.
All right, there's our marshals. All right, let's get them lined up. It's going to be Mike on the 1, Brian on the 2, Richard on the 3.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I got everybody set. Marshals, 7 minutes on the tone. Well, yes, Richard crosses the line first. We don't have a wall ride in this layout. All right, we are a minute in. Mike's got 4.2 seconds over Brian. That's going to be more than that now. I'm sorry, that's 4.2 over Richard. Brian's another 7 back from Richard. I'm sorry. And Mike just ran a 14.241 fast lap there. So Mike in the 1, Richard 2, Brian 3. I hear you. And now Brian right up here on Richard. All right, 2 down, 5 to go. Mike has a fast lap 13.845 set 2 laps ago. Richard's got a fast lap of 16.0 set on lap 3. Brian a 15.1 set on lap 4. Our leader on his lid there in turn 2. Well, Brian on his lid after the start-finish line. All right, 3 down, 4 to go. Our leader coming up trying to put another lap on Brian. Oh, Richard on his lid after that roller on the backside. That's going to let Brian take over that 2 spot. All right, 3:10 down, or 3:10 to go, excuse me. 3:10 to go. Mike out front. And Mike on his lid. But he's still a lap and a half in front of Brian in the 2 spot. Richard in the 3 will check the gap at the line. It is 8.3 seconds with 2:45 to go. All right, 2:20 to go, 2:20 to go. No change in the running order. Mike now has 2 laps on the field. And now Richard did make up some time on Brian. Brian had a long lap there, so Richard now 4.5 seconds back. All right, 1:25 to go. No change in the running order. All right, 1:05 to go. All right.
45 seconds left.
You heard the man. Mike, I just had you at a 28-second lap. Was that accurate?
30 seconds left.
I mean, you'd have had to have 2 14-second laps, but you could do that. But you're still 2 laps out in front, so I'm not going to worry about it too badly.
15 seconds left.
And now Richard just 1.5 behind Brian. Last lap here. Brian's going to have to keep it on his wheels through the wagon wheel.
Mike Ruth done.
And he does. So that's going to be our finishing
Brian
order.
Thomas done.
So
All
Mike,
drivers
Brian,
are finished.
and
Richard Metz done.
Mike, Brian, and
The
Richard.
race is completed.
All right. Put him down, come out, Marshall.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Tom Series,
Get him checked in.
Kelly Ellison, Mike Ruth, Jeff Lawrence, Jared Miranda, Andy Horstman. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
I need a bunch of marshals, please. Marshals. I still need a couple, 2 more marshals, please. 2 marshals. Anybody, 2 marshals. 2 marshals. I still need them. Marshal. I need some help. I still need one more marshal. Anybody. All right, let's get them lined up. Let's put Jared on the 1, Mike on the 2, Kelly on the 3, Jeff on the 4, Andy 5, and Tom 6. All right, we'll get Tim off the track here. All right, 7 minutes on the tone. Safety first. Well, there, Jared just spotted the field. Well, so did Kelly. Mike says, thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. So Mike out front. Jared has clawed it back to the 2 spot, 3 seconds back. Now he's on his lid again, so that's going to put Kelly to the 2, Jeff to the 3, Jared 4, Andy 5, Tom 6. All right, 5:25 to go. Mike out front. He's got 7 seconds over Jared. And it's another 1.2 to Kelly. .220 down, 4:40 to go. Our leader through the wagon wheel down the front stretch. Oh, but then gets it a little too hot into turn 2. That's going to bring Jared right there. It was a 5-second gap at the line, but now it's going to be down to less than a second, I think. And they're coming up behind Tom. Tom was up to his eyeballs and alligators right there. Kelly and Jeff, that is 4 position. Jeff in that 3, Kelly 4. Now Jared is taking over the lead from Mike. Mike having a scruffy lap here. So it's taken Jared 3 minutes to get back there, but he back to the point now. So Jared, Mike, Kelly's gotten by Jeff. Watch out, Marshall on the track trying to get Tom here. We are just past halfway with 3:20 to go. J-Rad 5. Well, now Mike's gotten back by Jared. I didn't see what happened. Jared had a long lap there, but I missed what happened. So now it is Mike, Jared, Kelly all right there. Although Kelly is a lap down to these two. Jared all over Mike's tail. He's going to wait on him. Good job. All right, Kelly did get his lap back. Now Jared having a little trouble there on the right side. Gives Mike some breathing room, back 2.5 seconds again. Kelly going to try to extend that gap, try to get back into this thing. We still got 2.5 minutes to go. There's still plenty of time. A couple mistakes from the leaders, and Kelly's right back into this thing. And I suspect Jared might get back up to Mike, and they might just take each other out a time or two before this thing's over with. So Kelly is far from out of this. So far, fast lap of the race goes to Miranda, 13.750. And see, Mike catching up. So there's Jared right there on him. Oh, Jared, inside move. They touch through the stadium jump. Mike gets the bad side of that. Hawkeye was getting Tom, and Mike was behind him. So now Jared going to be .130 to go. Jared now has 4 seconds over Mike, and it's only 7.8 back to Kelly. So like I said, Kelly's only about 1 mistake from Mike behind. And Mike just got caught up with Jeff. Oh, I didn't see that. I just thought the guys. Mike just had a slow lap and he came out with you, so I made an assumption. So yeah, Kelly now just 5 seconds behind Mike with a minute to go. All right, Jared has now broken free. 8.5 seconds last time by over Mike. Actually here about ready to try to put another lap back on Kelly. 33 seconds to go when they cross the stripe.
30 seconds left. .15 seconds left.
Our leader working his way. Last lap. When you cross the line, you will
Jeff
be
Lawrence
done.
Tom Series done. Mike Ruth done.
All right, Jared going across the line
Jared
in that
Miranda
one
done.
spot.
Andy Horstman done. All drivers are finished. Kelly Ellison
Mike going
done.
to take the 2.
The race is completed.
And Kelly the 3. All right, put him down. All right.
1 minute
Somebody
to the
turn my
start of the
truck on.
race. MT Fast. Tyler Tweedy. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Scott Wooden. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, guys, let's line them up. Line them up, line them up. Owen, Scott, Tyler. I got all my marshals. 7 minutes. Stadium Truck A main. Marshals ready, racers ready. On the tone. Owen out front where he qualified. Scott in the 2. And Tyler 3. Again, just as they qualified. Owen went 14.8, Scott went 15 flat, and Tyler went 14.6. Everybody's hot lap on the last lap. And with that, Tyler also runs the hero lap, 14.6, 5, and a 7. Nobody getting away in this one. Head to tail just as they started. See who makes a mistake first. Owen out front, Scott in the 2, Tyler 3. Scott just went hot lap, 14.6. Catching up on the leader. 5/10 the gap. Oh, Tyler makes a mistake. 4/10 the gap. Scott reeling him in. And Scott makes a mistake getting into the wheel. That's going to let Owen. Oh, and then Owen, well, he made a mistake, but then he saved it over on the tabletop. That car got up on 2 wheels, and then he got it back on all 4. So here he comes through the wheel with the lead. Owen Tweedy down the front stretch. 15.7 that lap. Scott went 14.7, but he's 4.8 back now. And Tyler went 14.6, but he's 4.9 back of Scott, 9.8 back of his son. In fact, here comes his son, going to try to lap him. Three down, 4 to go. Little help for Tyler. Stay inside after the big stadium jump. Stay inside. Jared's still standing outside. Stay inside. All clear there. .345 down, 3:15 to go. Owen still out front, 4.3. Tyler back another 13.5. So Owen obviously lapped his dad. He's 18 back of Owen, so Owen had lapped his way around Tyler. That's still your gap, 1 to 2 with this 3 car in between them. 2:30 to go. Scott. Tyler just went 14.2, but Scott went hero lap 14.2 about 5 laps ago. 4.2 the gap from Owen back to Scott. Two to go. Hero lap for Tweedy, 13.9 for Tyler. Man, if he could just find a little consistency. 13.9, he went 14.8, 14 flat, 14.2. Had a string of hot laps there, but he's still 11, he's 17 back of his son and 11 back of Scott. Stay inside, Stott. Stay inside, stay inside. All clear. Minute to go. Owen out front. Here he comes down the front stretch. That's your leader. He's got, we'll see what it is when Scott hits the stripe here. 5 seconds on the 2 spot. And there's the 3 of Tyler Tweedy. He's 18 back of Scott and 24 back of a win here.
45 seconds left. Seconds left.
Owen, Scott, Tyler, just the way they started. 5.5. Owen back to
15
Scott.
seconds left.
No, but I'll get it. you're one ahead of Tyler anyway.
Done.
So Owen going to get the win. Scott's going to go 2. Tyler 3.
Scott Owen done.
Waiting on Tyler to finish it up.
All drivers are
And
finished.
that's the race, guys.
Tyler Tweedy
I
done.
need 2 helpers, 2
The race is
Marshall
completed.
helpers. Put them down, come out and Marshall, guys. Where's he at? Oh, he was marshalling.
Mike Ruth.
Check him in, check him in.
1 minute to the start of the
Check
race.
him in, check him in.
Steve Thomas.
Take it easy. Still got
Godfather.
marshals on the track. Or you still got guys who are blowing the track off, so let's not get carried away.
Mountain Man. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need my 3 racers, and I need 2 helpers. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it.
Andy Horstman.
I need another helper.
Hawkeye.
Somebody come
Jeff
help me.
Lawrence.
Thank you, Jared.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like Brian Thomas got
15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Thomas. Less than 5.
All right, guys, grid him up. Grid him up. Brian Thomas in the 1. Chad Barton 2. Mike Ruth. Jeff Lawrence. Caldwell in the 5. Steve, Andy, Hawkeye. All right, guys. 7 minutes, Pro 4, A main. Marshall's ready, racers ready. On the tone. Got a little bit of wheel banging here. Look at there. Mike Ruth working. Oh, and he rolls it over. Going to go from the 2 to the 5. And he rolls it over again. Maybe got a little bit of help there. He's going to clear to the back. Let's sort this out. Brian's out front. Jeff Lawrence is in the 2. And then we got a whole gaggle of cars with a whole lot of side bite. Barton and Ruth in there. Got a lot of trucks up on 2 wheels. Oh, Barton all the way up on 2 wheels over the tabletop back there. You got to get it. Oh, boy. Okay. Leader down. Let's figure out who the leader is here. Jeff Lawrence is your leader. Jeff Lawrence. Let's pick him out. Here he comes down the front stretch with the lead. Mike Ruth will be 2 and Brian Thomas 3. Then it'll be Andy Horstman in the 4. Steve Thomas. There goes Mike. There goes Hawkeye, Chad, and Caldwell. Brian rolls it over again. That's not helping his case. While Jeff Lawrence and Mike Ruth pull away here. Through the wheel, heads up on the front stretch. Never mind. So there's your leader, Lawrence and Ruth. These guys are hot lapping at almost every lap. Jeff Lawrence, your leader, coming to the back of Hawkeye. Give him a little bit of room. 1 and 2 working their way through. Brian Thomas in the 3, but he's got a ways to go to catch back up to the leaders. 4:45 to go. Kelly going to get Caldwell. Oh, and there's Barton. Mountain Man rolls it over. Mountain Man getting lapped by the field here. Lawrence and Ruth working their way around. Chad's down in the 4 spot. Those guys have lapped their way around Chad. Brian in the 3. There goes Brian. He's behind Andy. 4:30 to go, less than. Leaders coming down the straightaway. There's Jeff Lawrence. Mike Ruth. A little bit of help for Brian. Brian's going to hold on. Let's see. He's going to hold on to the 3 spot. He's still ahead of Mountain Man. Lawrence still out front. Mike Ruth in that 2 spot. Brian Thomas 3. And then it'll be Hawkeye, Chad, Steve, Andy, and Tim. So Hawkeye working his way up into the 4 spot. Mike Ruth getting ready to lap him. That's your leader, or that's not your leader, but that's your number 2 truck. Mike stays in the 2 spot. There goes Caldwell. There goes Chad. He's in the 5. Brian's in the 3. And Steve 6, Andy 7, and Caldwell 8. 4 seconds. Jeff Lawrence back to Mike Ruth. Lawrence is coming to the back of Steve Thomas. Mike Ruth coming to the back of Andy Horseman. Three to go. I'm not sure who that is. Somebody's upside down. That was Hawkeye. Lawrence, your leader down the front stretch. Mike Ruth down the front straightaway in the 2 spot. 3.7 the gap with 2:30 to go. Brian Thomas still riding around in the 3 spot behind Mountain Man. That's not for position. Mountain Man's a lap down. Lawrence and Ruth, best race on the track, 1.7 the gap as they come through the wheel. Coming to the back of Caldwell, that's your 1-2 battle down the front straightaway. Thank you, Tim. Let's those 2 guys do battle over the big stadium jumble. Lawrence trying to hang on to it. Looks like he's going to give it up right here. Maybe not. Let's see what happens through the wheel. Drag race down the front straightaway. And it'll show Lawrence out front still, but just barely 2/10 over Mike Ruth. They are working to Andy Horseman. That's your 1-2 battle behind Andy. Give him room. Here they come down the front straightaway again. 4/10 now. Lawrence went hot lap, 15.7, trying to get away from Mike Ruth, but not happening just yet. Mike went 15.9. He gave up a couple tenths. 1:15 to go. Lawrence down the front straightaway. Mike a little further back this time. 9/10 the gap. Caldwell punts his own truck. Push Hawkeye out of the way. He said, go on, get. 1 to go. Oh, that was your leaders. Leaders and Ruth, Mike Ruth, Jeff Lawrence. I didn't see it was behind the monitor, but I heard the milk jugs. So Jeff shuffled back to the 2 spot.
45 seconds
Mike
left.
Ruth is going to take over the lead down the front straightaway. It was 4/10. Now Jeff's sitting back about 2.5. 35 seconds to go. Full running order. Mike, Jeff, Brian, Chad,
30 seconds
Hawkeye,
left.
Steve, Andy, and Tim. Nothing else close except for Hawkeye and Steve in that 5 spot with 25 seconds to go. Mike Ruth over the stadium double. 17 seconds to go. Here comes
15 seconds
Lawrence
left.
over the stadium double. 5.5 the gap. Last time past the stripe. 7 seconds to go. Lawrence going to have one more lap here. When you hit the
Brian
stripe,
Thomas
you will
done.
be done. Brian's going to
Andy
take you
Horseman
3.
done. The Godfather done. Hawkeye done.
Mike Ruth
Ruth
going to
done.
get the win.
Steve Thomas done. Mountain Man done. All drivers are finished.
Jeff going to go 2.
Jeff Lawrence done.
That's a race, guys.
The race is
I will
completed.
meet you in over by the sign. Let's get some podium picks. Scott's going to work on the points while I get picks for the day.